Hi, what was it like growing in the Philippines?
In the Philippines, children are taught how to be respectful with their parents, teachers, and elderlies.
Really?
Yes,
What do you remember growing up there?
I remember when I was a kid, I have a maid, a, a person who takes care of each of the children. Uh, they, uh, they feed you, they bathe you. Those were the times when we were still kids.
Was your family well off, poor, or middle class?
I guess it's middle class.
Why?
What do you mean
How is it middle class?
middle class? Well, my parents are, both are professionals. They finish college. They have their own jobs, uh, and that's why I think we are in the middle class because uh, we're not, we can afford some of the things that some family cannot afford, like going to a private school.
Yeah.
So I think we are considered as middle class.
Um, Next question is, what were your goals for the future when you were going to school?
My goals is to finish my college, to have my own family, so I could provide a better living for my family.
Was Why did you choose to leave the Philippines?
Well, I think because in the Philippines, I guess we're I guess going to America is better because you earn more money here than in the Philippines.
How old were you when you left the Philippines?
I think I was 22 or 23.
Did you have an idea of what you were going to do when she got to the U.S.?
My my main goal when came here to America is to find a job so I can support myself and my family, and be able to help my family.
Did you bring any family with you?
Yes, the whole family went here. My father, my brother and sisters.
What were your first impressions of the U.S.?
My first impression, it's big, bigger than the Philippines, and it's cold. And I guess, and my, and I think here in America you can eat whatever you want that you cannot eat in the Philippines. In the Philippines, uh, only people who can afford or who have money can eat, like the grapes. You cannot uh, buy that all the time in the Philippines, but here you can buy the grapes anytime you want.
Did you know anyone in the U.S. when you got here?
My family, my relatives, we have my aunties, uncles, and cousins.
How did you go about finding a job?
Uh, I was referred by my auntie to to her office, so I was able to apply as a secretary there. And she's a doctor over there in the facility.
What was it like providing for your family?
What is like
Oh,
provi-
what was it like providing for your family in the U.S.?
uh, well, whatever I earn, I share it with my family.
Was it hard making friends in the U.S.?
Before it's really hard because you don't know anybody here when you first came here. So when I got my job, I was able to have friends in my job.
What was the most difficult adjustment for you?
I guess the weather here is cold compared to Philippines, because Philippines is a tropical place. It's hot.
How did your life here compare to your life in the Philippines?
My life here. In here, when I came here, I've learned how I have to learn how to cook, clean, do the laundry. Not like in the Philippines, we have a maid that does everything.
Did you ever experience homesickness when you were living in the U.S.?
Of course, yes. We still have this culture shock because the life here is different than in the Philippines.
Do you plan on returning or staying in the U.S.?
Do I what?
Do you plan or returning? Do you plan on returning or staying in the U.S.?
No, I will stay here in U.S. than in the Philippines because my family is here now.
Do you feel as if Filipinos in the U.S. are the same as they are in the Philippines?
No, it's different.
They're more Americanized, huh?
Yeah, they're more. What do they call this?
They have less knowledge of their culture.
That's right.
What do you miss most about the Philippines?
I miss most the resorts, the beaches, the food, because you eat fresh fish there. Everything are fresh there. In here, a lot of foods are frozen. Right?
Would you have stayed in the Philippines? Would you have stayed in the Philippines?
If maybe I don't know, because I don't know.
Were you just forced to go?
Well, we'd rather we stayed. We left Philippines because we were so sad when my mother died. So we decided to leave the place to forget all the, the things that happened in the family, the tragedy that happened in the family.
Do you feel as if you're living the American dream?
The what?
Do you feel as if you're living the American dream?
American dream, I guess.
I mean, you're like,
American dream.
yeah.
Like, you make a lot of money, you have a family,
Yeah.
perfect life.
I guess we have more money. I mean, staying here and working here, you earn more money rather than in the Philippines.
Okay.